Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sumukharchaye Kadantarcha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketur Ganadhyakshaha Phalachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Surpakarno Herambaha Skandapurvajaha Shuklambaradharam Vishnu Sasivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Dhyayet Sarvavignopasantaye Yasyadvaradavaktraadhya Parishadhya Parasatam Vidham Nidhanti Tatatam Vishvaksenam Tavasraye Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheswaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Bande Paramananda Madhavam Yam Brahma Varunedra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedaihi Sankapada Kramopanishadaihi Gayantiyam Samagaha Dhyanavastita Gatena Manasa Pasyantiyam Yoginaha Yasyantam Na Viduhu Surasura Ganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Janmadhyasya Yataka Anvayat Itaratascha Arteshu Abhignagasvarat Tene Brahma Hridayaka Adikavaye Mukhyanti Yat Surayah Tejovari Mridam Yatha Vinimaya Yatra Sargo Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kohakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Dharmaha Prochida Kaitavotra Paramo Nirmat Saranam Satam Vedhyam Vastavam Atra Vastu Sivadam Tapatrayon Mulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krute Kimva Parairishvaraha Sadhyo Hridi Avarudhyatehe Atra Krutadhi Sustrushavihi Takshanat Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam Sukamukat Amritat Dravasam Yutam Vibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasikaha Bhuvi Bhavukaha Vasudeva Para Veda Vasudeva Para Makhaha Vasudeva Para Yoga Vasudeva Para Kriyaha Vasudeva Param Jnanam Vasudeva Param Tapaha Vasudeva Paro Dharmo Vasudeva Paragatihi Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet. Now with Bhagavan's grace, let us continue from where we left off yesterday. We came up to Slokam 22, Adhyayam 15, Skandham number 4. Now, when all the singers have assembled there to sing in praise of Pruthu, and Maharaja says, why, very lovingly he tells them, why do you want to sing about me? I have not done anything. You're thinking about all these characteristic traits and all that. Nothing has been revealed yet. I have not done anything else. But you must sing about others who have done it. Do not waste your words of praise on me, is what he says. First is like 22. In 23, he continues. He says, therefore, you sing about all my gunangal and all that, all the stotrangal later on in the future, after I deserve it, after all these characteristics are manifested. Now, see, when there is opportunity to praise the gunangal of Bhagavan, when that opportunity is there, it is not correct. It is actually not desirable, despicable to praise all other things. Okay, the word he uses is jukupsitam, na stavayanti is what he says. We'll come to that. That is what the slokam is. Okay. Tasmat parokshe asmat upasrutani alam karishyata stotram apicha vachaha sati uttamasloka guna anuvade chukupsitam nastavayanti sabhyaha. Tasmate parokshe asmate upasrutani alam karishyata स्तोत्रम अपि च वाचः सति उत्तम श्लोक गुण अनुवादे जुगुप्सितं न स्तवयन्ति सभ्याः. Once more. तस्मात् परोक्षे अस्मत् उपसृतान्यलं करिष्यत स्तोत्रम् अपि च वाचः सति उत्तम श्लोक गुण अनुवादे जुगुप्सितं न स्तवयन्ति सभ्याः. Api ch vachaha, what he says is that he addresses them. Api ch vachaha, hey, singers with very sweet words. You all speak very sweet. Madhuram, இனிமையான வார்த்தைகளை கொண்டவர்களே. Those, they are very sattvic people. So when they speak, the words are also madhuram, very sattvic. It is not, it's a lip service, okay? So, apicha vachaha. So, he says, tasmat, therefore, why? Because he says, I have not done anything and you don't waste your words on me. Right? That's what he said. Therefore, asmat upasrutani, all the stotrangal about me, asmat about me, upasrutani, slokangal about me, parokshaha alankarishyata, parokshaha, in the future, later on, alankarishyata, yes, you can decorate, with all the other slokangal about me later on in the future. What does he mean in the future? Means after I deserve, after all these characteristics that you're praising me with are all manifested. So nobody will question it, isn't it? Then he says, next one, Uttama Sloka Guna Anuvade. Uttama Sloka is a appellation, a nama for Bhagavan, Paramatma. Uttama Slokam. Sloka itself. Slokam means, of course, we know what Slokam is, we all recite it. But Slokam is also, Sloka is also a name for Bhagavan. Please remember that. Okay, not just the Slokangal that we recite. The Slokam itself is Bhagavan. It's another name for him. Uttama Sloka. Now you can understand, right? Uttamam. That Bhagavan, Uttama Sloka Guna, all his characteristics and attributes, which we all ascribe to him. Kalyana Gunangal that we ascribe to him. Karuna Sagara, we say him. Daya Sagara, we tell him. It's so many things, right? Selfless love, all the embodiment of love, that is what Bhagavan is, nothing but that blissful, Surya Koti Prakasam, all these various things we attribute. Okay? But these are Kalyana Gunangal that we attribute, right? So, Uttama Sloka Guna Anuvade. See, when there is opportunity to describe those Gunangal about Uttama Sloka, about Bhagavan, when the opportunities like this is there, because you have been gifted with beautiful voices, very able singers, and you sing in a very madhuram, very sweetly. When all these are there, and the opportunity to sing the praise of Bhagavan is there, Sabhyaha, the elders, Jokupsitam Nastavayanti, they do not like to, they will not praise abominable things, okay, things that should be discarded. They will not like it if you praise. When there's opportunity to praise Bhagavan, don't waste it on others. The elders will not like it. Okay? Tasmat parokshe asmatu upasruttani alankarishyata sotram apicha vachaha okay. Sati uttama sloka guna anuvade jukupsitam nasavayanti sabhyaha. Next one, he continues in the same vein. He says, which king will ask singers to sing in praise of him, the quality that he doesn't have? Which king will do that? Now, he might say that, okay, if I ask them to sing, all been praise of me with all these gunangal and characteristic traits that I really do not have. Maybe in the future I'll get it if they sing in praise of me like that. And if the king thinks like that, he's a fool. Not only that, when he thinks like, people should think in praise of me, even though I don't have those qualities, then all the others will make fun of him. And he will not know, he's not aware that all the Janangal are making parihasam, fun of him. Mahat gananan atmani kartum isaha kaha stavakaihi stavayate asataha api te asya abhivishyan iti tasya abhivishyan iti vipralabdaha janav avahasam kurmati na veda kumati na veda. Okay, janavahasam. Okay, now here avahasam, we think it's means taking some rest and all that colloquially. Hasam means to smile, to laugh. Avahasam, laughing in a derisive manner. Galata pandrathu. So Janangal, Jana Avahasam, the derision and people talking ill about it in a derisive manner, degrading manner. That's what it means. Jana Avahasam. Okay, we'll come to that. Mahat Gananat Mani Kartum Isaha Kaha Stavakaihi Stavayate Asataha Api Te Asya Abhavishyan iti Vipralabdaha Janavahasam Kumatihi Na Veda. Kumatihi, fool. Arivinan. Okay, Kumatihi means. Once more. The first word is actually, there's a spelling mistake here. I read it wrong. Mahat Gunanatmani. I said Gananat, that's wrong. Please correct it if it's misspelled in my Sanskrit version is misspelled. Mahat Gunanatmani Kartum Isaha Kaha Stavakaihi Stavayate Asatopi Te Asya Abhavishyan iti Vipralabdaha Janavahasam Kumatihi na Veda. So, Kaha Isaha, which king? Atmani, in self, in his own self. Asataha api Mahat Gunan, all these great qualities when they are not present. Which king, when the good qualities are not present in him? Kartum, to but make them happen. Qualities that are not present, if I don't have good qualities, if I'm not a loving person, and I ask people to sing in praise of me, saying how loving you are, I'm thinking that I will develop the quality of love. It is like that. So, Kaha Isaha Visharasan Atmani Asatagapi Mahat Gunan Kartum, to create the qualities that are not present, create the good qualities. Mahat Gunan, the Nargunangal. To create the good qualities in him. Stavakaihi Stavayate, Stavakaihi, by the singers, Stavakaihi grammatically, to the Padargalai, the singers, Stavayate, to make them sing. Okay? So which king will do that? To ask the singers to sing in praise of him about all the good quality that it doesn't have, thinking that that will create the good qualities. Now, all those good qualities, Asya, to him, Abhavishyan, they will happen. Iti, thus, Vipralabdaha, deceived. That Kumatihi, that fool, Janavahasam, the derision and derisive laughter of people on him, people making fun of him, that Naveda, that Kumatihi Naveda, that fellow Naveda doesn't realize, doesn't know, is not aware of the parihasam that the Janangal make on him. Te asya abhavishyan. all those good qualities to him will happen. Iti vipralabdaha, thus thinking thus and being deceived in that process. That kumatihi janavahasam naveda, that fool does not realize that people are making fun of him and laughing at him. Okay, that's the slokam. Mahad gunanatmani kartum itaha kahas stavakaihi stavayate asatopi te asya abhavishyan iti vipralabdaha, deceived. Okay, and okay, deceived or thinking wrongly. Deceived means yemanda, that is the correct Tamil word. Vipralabdha means yemanda. It is not only, it's more than being deceived, mistaken. Okay, in a very light manner, mistaken, actually stronger than that. Te asya avavishyan iti vipralabdha. All those good qualities will happen to me. Thus, iti vipralabdha, being mistaken, strongly mistaken, being deceived. In the mari yemanda. Okay, that king, that person, kumatihi, that fool, janavahasam, the derisive laughter, people making fun of him, naveda, does not realize, does not know, ariyavillai. Next one, prabhavahi atmanaha stotram jugupsanti api vistrutaha hrimantaha paramodaraha paurusham va viharhitam. Very important lesson, very important lesson. And this one, when I give you the meaning, and you'll appreciate why I stopped here. This is exactly what all the avatara girls, without a single exception, conduct themselves and teach us. And we will see what the teaching in the slokam is. Prabhavahi atmanaha stotram jukupsanti api visrutaha. Hrimantaha, that Hrimantam is very important. Hrimantaha. Okay. When Purusha Suktam, Bhagavan says, when the Purusha, along with it, why do we have, sir, well, somebody asked the other day, why do we have Srimad Narayana, Sridevi and Bhudevi? Why two? I said, see, Hri, Chate, Lakshmi, Cha, comes in Purusha Suktam. Along with Lakshmi comes Hri. That Hri is very important. Okay, that's what we're going to see here. Okay. Hrimantaha paramodaraha paurusham va viharhitam. Once more I will say that. Prabhavahi atmanaha stotram jukupsanti api visrutaha hrimantaha parama udaraha paramodaraha paurusham va viharhitam. Prabhavo hyatmana stotram jukupsantyapi visrutaha hrimantah paramodaraha paurusham va vigarhitam. What he says, people who are, see, there is a beautiful Tamil word called nanam, humility, shyness, we say. Okay, in English, that comes pretty close to describing what nanam is. But this shyness born out of humility, that humility is very important. No self-advertisement, keeping yourself in the back. Okay, because you know very well in your heart, everything is Bhagavan Prasadam. Or you're just a tool. That service, that more than service, that is that bhavam of humility, of submissiveness, of offering oneself completely to Bhagavan. All these are all mixed in that word. That is Hri. Okay, and Hrimantaha. For people who have humility. Okay, it is more than being humble, or you can say humble, but as a default way of living, if you can think of it that way. Okay, not an artificial manner, but a natural thing is one of being very humble. Okay, and that is humility. That another word, vinayam. That another Sanskrit word is there. So hrimantaha, people who are like that, who are very humble, and nanamudevargal, not acham, not bayam. Please understand. Vinayamudevargal, you can say, okay. Paramodharaha. See, Paramodhara means people who are extremely generous. Whatever they have, they share with others without even hesitating for a second. So the default position, natural position, the way they live, these people, full of humility and vinayam, and very generous, magnanimous, generous. And Visrutaha Prabhavaha, Visrutaha Prabhavaha, their fame and reputation is widely spread everywhere. Migunda Pugal Petra. Okay, Migunda Pugal Petra. Though Api Visrutaha Prabhavaha Api, those people, here we're talking about Yajamana, okay, because normally you praise somebody who's in a higher position, isn't it? So that's what he's talking about. So we can take this to mean Yajamana, Raja, okay, bosses, whatever you want to call, okay. Those people, position of authority, whatever, people, those people who are in that position of leadership, administrators, kings, or whoever it may be, Yajamana, people responsible for other people, those Yajamana who are humble, full of humility and vinayam, who are generous and magnanimous, and whose fame and reputation is very widely spread. Good fame, very good reputation. Even Prabhavaha Api, even those people, Atmanaha Stostram, praises about themselves. Kannai Patriya Tudiyayo, Tudiyai. Praise, praising words, praising songs, whatever, praising articles, whatever it may be, praising praises about themselves, even those people, Vigarhitam Paurasham Va. And see, the problem happens when somebody praises, your ego builds up. Very easy. Okay, when somebody derides also, the ego comes up. That is another issue. But when somebody praises, it facilitates the growth of the ego, strengthens and makes it even become what we call a swollen head, isn't it? Like I'm somebody. So, Vigarhitam Paurusham Va. That Paurusham here talks about that pride that comes from somebody praising you. What do? Vigarhitam. They despise it, despise that pride. They move far away from it. Vigarhitam Paurusham Va. All those, not only these people do not like to be praised by themselves, about themselves, okay, and they do not like the pride and the ego that swells up from it, and these other praises, Atmanaha Stotram, praises about themselves, Jukupsanti, they despise it, they consider it very low, so they don't even give ear to it. Please understand. All these, even big people who are really worthy of praise, even they don't like to be praised. So put it another way. Because they're very cautious, very careful. But that's a good trap. At any moment, you might slip into becoming proud. Ego comes up, very difficult to get rid of it later. So they consider this as Jukupsanti, as a despicable, as a to be avoidable, as a low act. Okay, they move away from it. I would say hate and all that. They dislike it. They do not prefer it, to put it in a very mild manner. Actual translation in Tamil will be Jukupsanti, Verikirargal, Verikirargal. Okay? Tuchama, they think of it as Tuchama, they discard it. Okay, remember that. So, prabhavaha hi atmanaha stotram jukupsantyapi visrutaha hrimantaha paramodaraha paurusham va viharsitam. Number 26, last slokam in this adhyayam. So he continues. Now he says, therefore, O singer, I have not earned any fame or reputation through good karma, through good actions in the world yet. He says, adhyapi, yet. I have not earned anything. It just manifested myself, that's all. Therefore, I am, what do you call it, unripe. And see, balavate. Balavate means like a child, like a small boy. That's what I am, not grown up. I have not become mature, right? So balavate, I am like a child, I am like a boy. To me, how can I ask you to sing in praise of me when I'm like this? That's his final question. See, again, repeat. Those singers, through good actions and through karmas, I have not earned any fame and reputation in the world yet. Therefore, as a boy, okay, as a boy, as an Arivinan, as Arivinan doesn't mean fool, basically immature, right? How can I ask you to sing in praise of me? Is what he asked. Vayam tu avidita loke suta adhyapi varim abhihi karmabihi katam atmanam gapayishyama balavat, he says. Vayam tu avidita loke suta adhyapi varim abhihi karmabihi katam atmanam gapayishyama balavat, he says. Okay. Vayam vidita loke sutadhyapi varim abhihi karmabihi katamatmanam gapayishyama balavate. Sentences of Vayam aviditaha. Let us construct a sentence now, since we have a little bit of a time. Vayam aviditaha. Vayam generally means plural, nangal. Okay, I think on a first person plural. Nangal. Okay, this is like something like a royal we. Okay, because it's a king born to a king, so he says Vayam. You and I cannot say Vayam, we say Aham, right? That's different. So Vayam, because Vayam, he says Aviditaha. But Viditaha, Aviditaha. So I have not earned reputation where Loke, in this world, I am Loke Aviditaha. I have not earned fame and reputation in this world. நாங்கள் இந்த உலகத்தில் புகழ் பெறவில்லை. Okay. Now, when adhyapi loke aviditaha, innum avidati, adhyapi, yet. Adhya means now. Okay. Adhyapi means yet. So, vayam adhyapi loke aviditaha. I have not earned reputation in this world yet. நாங்கள் இந்த உலகத்தில் இன்னும் புகழ் பெறவில்லை. Okay. Therefore, that implied is therefore. What type of reputation? Varim abhihi karma bihi. Varim abhihi karma bihi. Remember, vara means supreme, very good, excellent, exalted. Okay, varim abhihi karma bihi, with very good, great, noble acts. Vayam varim abhihi karma bihi. I, by good actions, by noble actions, adhyapi, yet, loke, in this world, aviditaha, not earned reputation, not become famous. Vayam varimabihi karmabihi, nangal siranda karmakal moolam, through good actions, adhyapi, yet, innum, loke, in the world, ulagathil, avidithaha, pugal peravillai. Therefore, adalal, bhalavat atmanam, like a child about me, because I have not earned anything, I have not grown up, I have not done anything at all. So like a child, balavatu, குழந்தையை போல், சிறுவன் போல், like a child, like a young boy, atmanam about me, என்னை, katham ghapayishyama, katham how, ghapayishyama, I will ask you to sing in praise of. How can I, as a child, ask you to sing in praise of me? Since I have not done, I have not earned any fame or reputation in the world through good actions, through beneficial, noble actions yet. Vayam Swavidita loke sutadhyapi varimabhihi karmabhihi katam atmanam gapayishyama bhalavat. Iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Chaturtha Skandhe Pruthu Charite Panchadasodhyayaha. Iti, thus Srimad Bhagavate Mahapura, in the Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane, in the most blissful Mahapuranam that Bhagavatam is, Chaturtha Skandhe, in the fourth Skandham, Pruthu Charite, Nama, Pruthu Charite, titled, called, Pruthu Charitam, Panchadasa Adhyayaha, 15th Adhyayam. Thus, it is over. Okay. Now, with Bhagavan's grace, we will start with 16th Adhyayam, Shotasa Adhyayaha, Shotasodhyayaha. That is tomorrow. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Harihi Om, Samastalokaha, Sukino Bhavantu, Samastalokaha, Sukino Bhavantu, Samastalokaha, Sukino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.